Explain why a business may use reducing balance of method for depreciation of plant and machinery. You can use that advantage of reducing balance method जो हम लोग ने किया था. क्या था वो advantage? क्या था वो advantage? क्या होता है? क्या था वो advantage?
Provides a realistic charge.
इतना ही था क्या वो?
As the machinery loses more value in the first years.
In the earlier years. Now this will give you 2 marks. Over there it was for 2 marks. What will you add? Here you need 3 marks. Right? It provides a realistic charge of depreciation as plant and machinery loses more value in earlier years and less value later as maintenance costs increases in later years. Is this done?
No.
Do it, learn and write it.
It provides a realistic.
Sorry, Aman.
When I'm getting 1 hour break.
या ये 2 आंसर होने के बाद में तो ये सम हो जाएगा ना पूरा. So we did 2 sums, one of Butler and one of G Limited. You need to memorize these sums. You need to know what goes in provision. You need to know what happens in part exchange. You need to know how to find the cost with the help of net book value. So all these small tricks and tips, you will get it when you do one sum more than thrice. Okay? Explain 2 accounting treatments for loose tools. Loose tools means small value items. So we write off loose tool as an expense if the cost is not material. If the cost is very small, you write it off as an expense. If the cost is not small, then you treat loose tools as your non-current asset and use revaluation method of depreciation. So for loose tools, you can either adopt 2 accounting methods. For loose tools, you can take 2 accounting methods. What are the 2 accounting treatments that you can do for loose tools? If the cost is material, if the cost is too much, then you will take loose tools as, then you will treat loose tools as non-current asset and you will depreciate loose tools by using which method? By using which method you will depreciate the loose tools?
Revaluation.
Revaluation method. If the cost of loose tools is not material, if the cost is not material, then do not treat loose tools as an expense. Sorry, do not treat loose tools as non-current asset. Treat it as an expense. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Cost is net material. What?
If the cost is not material, that means the cost is very small. So don't treat loose tools as your non-current asset. Treat everything as an expense. And if the cost is material, okay, then you treat your loose tools as a non-current asset and depreciate using revaluation method. So these are the
And
two
what?
treatments that you can do for loose tools.
What do you mean by cost is material?
Sorry?
What do you mean by cost is material?
Material means big. So if the cost is very
And
huge, you spend a lot of amount on loose tools, then you cannot write everything as an expense.
what's the lowest value of material?
It depends upon business to business. A business which runs in crores, for that thousands would be not material. But a business which runs in lakhs, for them 1,000 is material. So it depends upon business to business. Come on. Explain one fundamental accounting concept relating to depreciation. Afia, can you explain? 3 accounting concepts are followed when you use depreciation. One is consistency. Yeah, tell me, Afia.
Consistency. You
What
use the
does
same
consistency
accounting
say?
principle. You use the same depreciation method throughout.
Throughout, okay. Second, why do you use the same method of depreciation every time? So that it helps you for comparison. Second is prudence. Prudence ensures that your non-current assets are not overstated. That is why you charge depreciation. And even profits are not overstated. And accrual or matching concept ensures that you match the cost with the income earned by the asset. Please memorize any one and write it.